straight from the soul with it. Yeah.
So I just got finished watching Jamal Murray. He hit a late free throw. They were up, way ahead on the scoreboard, and Jamal Murray decided to shoot the ball in, and a lot of people felt like it was unsportsmanlike and everything. But my opinion is just that we need to take that energy, and Lonzo Ball needs to destroy the. I was about to say DeMarco Murray. Like I don't even. That's how you know. I don't even know who the guy is, but Jamal Murray. He needs to destroy him the next game out. Luke Walton getting upset. Even like I could understand him dribbling the ball and Julius Randle defending him the last game. Like, if you got upset, I could understand why. Like, I didn't get upset or, I didn't feel like, I didn't care. Like, that's the thing. I didn't care. But at the same time, Julius Randle defending his teammate, I appreciated that. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, that was fine. I didn't have no problem with that. But now we have to stop as basketball fans or just in basketball in general. Like I seen where DeMar DeRozan got mad because Lance Stevenson shot a layup last year, or whether it was the guy from the 76ers last week went and made a layup and Jordan Clarkson threw the ball at him. Of course he don't play for us no more, but it's this thing that keep occurring in the NBA where players are getting upset because there are people like Jamal Murray and Lance Stevenson, these guys who relish in those moments and look to ruffle a feather in a sense. You know, what you have to do is you have to make them feel the pain that you're feeling and you write it down. And next time you play them, you destroy them and show no remorse about it. Have no feelings about it. You have to send a message. Lonzo Ball has to send a message to the league and let them know that he's not soft. He has to now. You don't want people to punk you and make you think you soft. You have to go at these dudes. Like this new generation, they have to Luke Walton has to understand and sit them down. Somebody has to sit these guys down and let them know that there's gonna be Jamal Murray's throughout the NBA. Like Lonzo is just getting in the NBA. So there's gonna be tons of Jamal Murray's that comes along even the next year and the years after that. They're gonna keep coming along and you can't get mad at every single one. But you have to send a message to let them know that it's not going to be tolerated on the court. See what happens is when you see the Lakers, they get a lot of attention. So what happens is when you shed a lot of light on this, it messes up other things. Like it could put it to a position to where it's getting softer. So Adam Silver could say, all right, we're gonna change the rule. No celebrating at all once we get close to the end. So what could potentially happen is it could get to a point where Adam Silver say, you know what, we're gonna change it where there's no celebrating at all. You hit a game winner, fourth quarter clutch moment, no matter what it is, we're gonna change the rule and you can't celebrate at all. So you can't celebrate even if you win a championship. You can't celebrate. And I know people may, oh, it's not that serious, and it could get to that point where it could be that serious. Because generations, once you become sensitive, then the next generation become even more sensitive. And then the next generation after that become even more sensitive. So you gotta watch what you say and the things that you do. There's gonna be Jamal Murray's. I remember when Kobe was telling the story about when the Celtics won the NBA Finals, and they were celebrating, and the song came on, and Kobe said he was happy he heard that song, and he happy he felt that moment, because when he felt that moment, the next time they played each other in the finals, he made sure he destroyed the Celtics, like destroyed them, and he went back and he listened to that song and he enjoyed that song. We have to have thicker skin. We have to be tough. You play them March 13th. You write that down on the calendar and you destroy them by 20, 30, 40 points. And you keep Lonzo Ball in the game and you run up the score. We have to show them and you send a message to him and let him feel that pain because I guarantee you the next time around he's not going to want to do that anymore. Lonzo has to send a message and let these guys know that they're not just going to punk him and walk over him like that. And that's how I see it. Jamal Murray, there's going to be tons of Jamal Murrays that come throughout the NBA. I can understand if it's little league and or these younger guys and these little kids. You don't want to run up the score on these guys because and I've seen that happen where kids run up the score, and if a parent or a coach get upset, then that's understandable. But you have grown men who have their own houses, their own cars, their own money, and I understand it's a respect thing. But you have to understand that this type of people are going to be around, and you don't want to mess it up to a point where it's going to really get to a point where it's going to cripple them, and it kind of you in that moment, and you want to celebrate, and you want to do certain things, and you want to continue to score and do certain things, but you just have to understand like that's going to happen, and me personally, I just think that Lonzo Ball needs to go off the next game, 20 some points, triple double, and rub it in his face. And I know Lonzo ain't that type of person. He just doesn't, seem he's more quiet, more laid back, but he has to send a message, a serious message throughout the NBA. Lonzo is extremely talented. Like he's very talented, man. So, he just got to destroy him. You can't get mad. Just destroy them next go around. Even the Laker and Celtic rivalry isn't the same anymore. Like, now we seeing them help players up now. I was like, bro, like what is going on? Like, you need to destroy the Celtics. Like it got to a point in time where you can't say nothing good about the Celtics. Now it's like you see the Celtics, Lakers shaking hands now. You see them all happy, laughing with each other, like talking to each other after the game. And it's really changing, bro. Like it's really changing. And, we have to start being men again. Like we have to go after it and destroy them the next go around because otherwise it's going to start to change for the worse.